S Lighty on the mic. Got a story for you of two lighties who collided, making dreams come true. Now we're creating a new journey, and we want to bring you, cause it ain't all about us, it's all about you too. We'll be repping while we step in lifestyle, culture and bants. And for this road, trust me, we had to put on bigger pants. So tune in and show love so we can love you right back. Hope you already got that loving in this fleeky intro track. When madness steals you away, we're gonna bring you right back. Now here's two lighties coming through. Get your popcorn, cause we've got you.
Okay, it's lighter.
Two lighties, action.
We are back with another video.
Yeah.
And this time we are going back to our roots. Literally.
Yeah.
Back to our roots.
Yep. So this one is called
Do Not Touch My Hair.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yep. Like the Black Man's Radio. Don't touch a black man's radio. Don't touch a black woman's hair.
Ever touch a black man's radio, boy? You can get your ass killed out here, man.
It is crazy when we actually think about the journey that we have been on with hair.
Yeah.
When I actually think back to how I feel about my hair now, it is just the polar opposite to how I felt growing up.
Wow. In a good way?
In a very good way.
Okay, good.
And ironically, my hair falling out was the best thing that's actually happened on my hair journey so far.
Wow.
I know, which is controversial. But when I actually think to growing up, I can't ever actually say that I had a very negative perception of my hair when I was like a young child.
Okay.
But I do really remember the dread and the knots in my stomach that I had as a kid when my mum was like, okay, it's time to wash your hair. I was like, no.
Yeah.
Like the washing, the detangling, the styling, tears.
Oh, you're lucky you got styling, because I never got no styling.
Okay, go on, talk to me about your
No, I
experience.
mean, you can carry on. It just made me think, wow, styling, what was that?
Okay, my styling was the four buns. I had plaits.
I bet they were cute, though.
They were cute. I always had cute hair.
Wow. Again, different to me. I just look like a boy.
But I think the whole experience of like the washing, the styling, like my mum was amazing and she did her absolute best. But, you know, I think my mum would even admit it now, like her knowledge of what to do with my hair was, you know, it was limited because even like, you know, back in the 90s, I think, you know, there wasn't as many products as there is now. There were as many styling tools as there is now. And as soon as I got to the age 11 or so, I was straight to the black hairdressers. I was getting it relaxed. I was putting heat on it.
When relaxer came out.
Yeah. And
Or came into your life.
Yeah. And it was a game changer. It was an absolute game changer. It was easy. I felt like I fit in.
Wow.
Because I was in a predominantly white school. Like, I think there was probably me and about 4 other black kids within my year. And yeah, I was loving it. I was like swishing it. I was like styling it, having it sleep back. Like you could actually like move your hair and it would drop rather than just like stick out.
Wow.
And at the time, I'm not saying that's my perception now, but at the time, I love that. Like,
yeah, I can totally resonate with you there. We are so similar on our journey from the young age. Even we both started relaxing our hair at 11 years old. And yeah, I felt the same. I was just like, oh, I can run my fingers through it. I can like flick it around, like you said. I can slick it back, and I looked like the white girls. And you know, they had the hair that was just easy. And you know, I went through a journey with mine growing up. Like I said, at least your mum did some styling. You know, a lot of people touched my hair, not me so much. My real mum didn't really touch it, she couldn't do anything with it. Her friend, who used to come over at the weekend, her black friend, would come over, she would do it. The white hairdressers touched it by chopping it off, because that was probably the best way to get a comb through it. And then the girls at school who bullied me, they touched my hair a lot. So, you know, when it came to that relaxer and that fitting in, it was kind of like you can't do anything to my hair now. They used to bully me for quite a long time, and how they would do that is by pulling out my hairband, and then my hair was just like everywhere, because it used to just puff out as soon as the hairband was out. And yeah, they would just sort of like pull my hair and call me bum fluff, and just, you know, try and like mess it up kind of thing. And there was 2 of them that always used to do that, so yeah, I was always kind of outnumbered. So yeah, I had quite a lot of troubles with it. I didn't really know why they were doing that. I mean, they used to call me Blackjack and other not so nice words, and I just didn't know what the deal was with that, because no one had ever explained it to me. At the weekends, so my hair, you see how your hair's like up now? My hair used to be up like that all the time in this little bun on my head, so I had this big bushy like bun, and every weekend that bun would have to be taken out, washed, and then I don't know if anyone remembers the pit combs. They had a red and a green handle with with metal teeth. Yeah, long metal teeth like this. Yeah, do you remember those?
I actually have one of those combs now, but I think the difference is, I know I don't want to traumatise you.
Yeah,
I feel like the difference is the knowledge of how to use the comb.
How to use it, because
is the difference.
It was an afro comb, but if you've got, like you said, knowing how to use it. So if you're trying to dig it in at the roots for a knotty, like tangled up head and pull it through, which was how my hair was done, that was not the way. No. And I remember the combs breaking all the time, like the handle would break off, like even one of the teeth came off, because it was just the way they were doing my hair. So when it came to me being called to do my hair, I was hiding. Like, I know you said you were like, oh no, but I was gone. I literally was hiding under the kitchen table, hiding down the side of the sofa, you know, until they found me. And then it was washing it and then dragging this comb through it. And there was no hair grease, you know, it was just traumatizing. So I'd just be screaming and screaming. And the worst thing was, eventually, when it got put into that bun and it was all done, yeah, it looked all cute. But then for the rest of the week, you know, like your sides will come down, it gets a bit messy even by the end of school. Those bits would just get brushed up at the side, like every day, for the whole entire week until it was the weekend again. And my white mum's black friend came round to do my hair again. So by then it was just a big knot. So yeah, it was quite bad. And then obviously those girls were pulling out my ponytail in, you know, the middle of the week, and then you'd be trying to put it back in. So yeah, it was just like horrendous times. So yeah, I had a very bad relationship with my hair, in a way of it just was like torture. But I didn't really understand the difference, or know, like there weren't any other black girls in my class at all. There were some black boys, but obviously they had short hair, so they didn't have the same issues or nothing that I could relate to. And there were a few Asian girls and boys, and that was it. And I mean a few, like a handful. So yeah, I just didn't really know what to do. It was just like, okay, this is it.
What did having your hair relaxed do for you? And just do even for like your confidence? And
yeah, like it was the best thing ever. It was just like I said, you know, I could run my fingers through it. There was no more like pulling and tugging. I think I could even get a different brush at that stage, because it was like, yeah, you could just brush it through now. No more pit comb. That was the best thing in the world. I even tried to hide that comb and like put it in the bin and stuff. So just not having that comb put through my head. It was silky. I could put it in a ponytail. It was just the best. I loved it. And yeah, it was just gave me a freedom, and I didn't get bullied. I just felt like, yeah, I fit in. I had the silky hair now, and that was the good hair. So yeah, I was just in love with it, really. And now when I just think of it, it's just so terrible. It was such a terrible thing to be in love with. And you know, moving on to later years, you know, relaxing your hair breaks it. It strips like 2 layers of it when it's relaxed. I remember like learning that and thinking, oh, that's quite bad, but still continued. And then I got to a stage where I'd relax my hair. You were meant to do it like every 6 weeks. I would do it every 4 weeks. I didn't want any regrowth.
Wow.
Any bit of fluff that I saw, I was like, nope. So I'd be like relaxing it. And then in the end, my hair was so thin. It was just like, and I still thought it was so nice, because I was just like, oh, it's relaxed, it's straight, it's silky. And then, you know, eventually the girls in the family, yeah, they just moved me on to going natural. And was like, come on, go natural. And I was like, no, I'm not going to be able to handle it. I remember what my hair was like when I was little, and it traumatised me. I was thinking, I can't have that hair again. Like, there's no way. So it took a while, but then I did, yeah, get onto that journey. But anyway, tell us about yours. Like,
do you know what? Like, a lot of what you say, it just so resonates, because as soon as I got it relaxed, I think the big thing for me at the time is I felt like I fit in.
Yeah.
And again, like, I have this whole thing now, like, even when I actually say that I fit in, it does make me a bit sad, because I'm like, I didn't feel like I belonged.
Yeah.
I just wanted to fit in, and I wanted to not be in the spotlight of, oh, your hair, let me touch your hair, let me, you know, like, I just wanted to kind of blend in, because, you know,
and not have that fascination.
Yeah, I was a very insecure child, so I just kind of didn't want to be like the black girl with the afro hair. Like, when I had my hair relaxed, I was buzzing. I was so happy. I was comfortable. I probably had my hair relaxed relentlessly for about 10 years.
Yeah.
And then I think my hair got to the point where it was so broken and just so trained to be straight and not my natural type 4C afro hair, that I didn't need to get it relaxed anymore.
Yeah.
And if there was a little bit of afro there that creeped through, I was like, okay, a little bit of volume. But then if I did, you know, go on a night out or go to somewhere where there was a little bit of humidity, I was then traumatized. I was like, oh my gosh, my true hair is shining through.
Yeah.
And again, I'm like, it's actually sad to think back to that point, because I was like, why was I ashamed of my natural hair coming through?
Yeah. And I think it's because we were never taught to love it. And that's just what it was. We weren't taught about it, and that it was different, or how to manage it. I didn't know about hair grease till I was at least like 14. And my hair needed grease. It was dry afro, like, and that's how they were trying to pull that comb for it. So we weren't taught about it, that it was a different texture. And there was no styling for me, like I said, and there was no help. Like, I needed some help, you know, like when, you know, my mum's black friend came and she helped to do it, but I was just like, she didn't bring the hair grease, like, where was the hair grease? And then it was just, there was no love for it, you know. As soon as the relaxer came, it was like, oh, this hair is so much better, and that was it. So I just didn't want the fuzz. I didn't want it. I wanted the straight, manageable hair. That was easy, that was the best, and that's all I wanted to see, because I couldn't deal with the other hair, because it was a traumatic experience. And anytime I thought back to doing anything different, even when it was, you know, like, come on, let's go natural, it's great, and I was seeing like my niece's hair and stuff, and I was like, wow, it's so amazing. But I was like, mine's not going to be like that, because all I could remember is this little girl with the knotted bun and the fuzz at the sides that was also knotted, and it was just a big knot.